my name is Sonny, and today we are going to talk about a topic that has been present in mostly European countries. This is the xenophobia. Xenophobia is the rejection of people from another country. It can range from insults to physical attacks. Okay, today we are with Juan David, who supports the xenophobia, and Laura, who is against it. Well, Laura, you can start now.
The German government class and project what consists in class centers on transit project and center deported immigrants. So far that outstances have now seen it, we does it happen?
Germany is a country with a presence in several fields such as education, technology, etc. All this thanks to these German people. Why should I recognize a person who comes from another country like Germany? If he could not contribute in his country, that we will wait for him to help use progress.
Recommend for onto life for we play on what we want the world. We have come in and look for some what we want for to earn in the opportunity present is if well with accept in food in the never in the enough look for what we unfit.
Okay, I think that if you are not going to do anything for the progress and advancement of the country, you don't now have the right to call yourself German.
The issue in Germany about xenophobia is very delicate, so the Chancellor and all her associates take actions that is good, but in my opinion, they are actions that are not redundant, since those who are not Germans damage the culture and cause an unevenness in the German society.
Germany Tory is project with a half refugees in youth of the half for and what is difference burning immigrants and to refugees?
The main difference between a refugee and migrant is that a refugee will be in the country for a short time because generally they are in the country with a study visa or because they have been victims of an catastrophe. And migrants has in mind to stay in the country uh, forever.
Neo-Nazi movements need to excuse to undermine the system, but the arrival of more than 1.2 million refugees in Germany since 2015 is serving to encourage xenophobia and ultranationalism. According to Human Rights NGOs, up to 4 xenophobic attacks were reported in 2017 alone. They are not a new episode. Even before the last refugee crisis, the extreme right has been creating a breeding ground against foreign immigrants, which has sometimes resulted in actions that are too serious.
Um, for the German law, you are German if there is a document that says this. But culturally, you will never be part of the country because you were born in another place, under another culture, another norms. Do you think this is true or not?
It sounds to tribute it does not mean that we cannot be accepted nor can we have used to that. Culture in Conan is what me first for immigrant is aware to someone to have things which are sites before the her people in where are is going to improve through a cliff and of life.
Okay, I think that you can learn the language, the direction, even you can live with your neighbors, but you can never lose your Colombian roots, that energy and those scandalous vibes.
The phenomenon is not new, although it was recently worsened. Between 2000 and 2006, the neo-Nazi group ENSU murdered 9 foreigners. In June 2019, conservative politician Walter Lubbock was shot dead, and in October, 2 people were killed in an anti-Semitic attack on a synagogue in Halle, the same city where the office of Social Democratic Republic, Karamba Diaby, of Senegalese origins, was shot at by ultras. In addition, several majors have resigned due to the climate or intimidation created by neo-Nazi groups.
That is okay to defend and love our German roots. But if this leads to the to unjustified murder, it it should be punished with the full power of the law, because the people are not from are from on another country. That's give that's doesn't give you the right to eliminate them like a plugin. They aren't rats. They are human as you and as me.
Miren to know entre to Inés of two country before it. And two country anti-migrants gods, anti-country to substitutes to snap and the water life.
But, Laura, it's not all about respect and less about people who do not belong to Germany. In addition, to this they come to bring a culture that is not accepted. They deserve no respect whatsoever.
I don't agree with the entry of migrants, but it does not seem entirely right that they are discriminated against, beaten, even killed, just for being another country. Um, we should respect them and treat them well, since 70% of our tourists reside in America Latina, and I would and I would not like to be discriminated in my next vacations. Okay, I think that is all. Thanks for being here, and I hope that interview has been to your liking. Thanks. Bye.